Hi, my name is Mark Wainwright. I'm giving this presentation on behalf of my colleagues from Seattle Children's, University of Washington. Goal of this project was to use machine learning approaches to identify the need earlier for continuous renal replacement therapy for children with acute kidney injury in the intensive care unit. Acute kidney injury is responsible for a mortality rate of up to 50% of critically ill patients who require it over the course of the following year. Earlier identification of these patients might help decrease that mortality and decrease cost and time in the intensive care unit. We used a combination of categorical feature encoding, information gain, and machine learning models on a data set from our hospital comprising close to 20,000 encounters, amongst which we identified 159 cases of CRRT. Importantly, those patients were restricted to the patients who were in the ICU for longer than 1 day, but shorter than 12 days. The goal, as I mentioned, was to develop a learning model for earlier identification of children requiring CRRT, and ultimately determine whether that model would help reduce mortality and cost of care. This table shows the characteristics of the data set. There were 19,298 patients who did not require CRRT and 159 cases who met our inclusion criteria. As expected, the patients who required CRRT had a higher mortality, close to 25%, than the other patients, with a mortality of around 2.3%, and required more procedures and had some significant differences in relevant labs, including lactate, blood urea, nitrogen, and creatinine. Primary data is shown here. The naive Bayesian model in Table 1 with information gain showed good performance with good precision and recall, in addition to good area under the curve on the precision recall curve as well. The SHAP plots show the leading characteristics contributing to these models, including, as one would expect, fluid balance, measures of kidney function, and electrolytes. Interestingly, for the extreme gradient boosting approach, age was a significant contributor. The work has shown that we've made good progress towards our goal, but the model as it stands has a high false positive rate. The value to us, and we think to our institution, is that this uses data from our hospital specific to the practices of Seattle Children's, and will help guide our practice in the future. Thank you.